A team of astronomers have discovered an extrasolar planetary system where there are 7 Earth-sized worlds orbiting a red dwarf star. Not only that, and this is the best part, 3 of those worlds are orbiting within the star's habitable zone, which means that there could be liquid water on the surface of 3 of these planets. On Wednesday, the scientists at NASA kinda freaked out. They announced the discovery of some seemingly Earth-like planets outside of our solar system, a group of rocky globes they're calling TRAPPIST-1. How far away are these newly discovered worlds? They're about 40 light-years from Earth. That means using today's rocket technology, and a whole lot of cash, it would probably take about 11,250 years to get to TRAPPIST-1. This is gigantic news. One of the most exciting discoveries in the history of search for planets orbiting other stars. As a planet, or in this case 7 planets, pass in front of the star from our perspective, the total light dims a tiny little bit. The main thing to remember is that this is a red dwarf star, not a main sequence star like our own Sun. It only has about 8% the mass of the Sun, which is right at the very lower limit of what's even possible for stellar fusion. Any smaller and it wouldn't even be a star. It's about 500 million years old, which is relatively young for a star compared to our own Sun's 4.5 billion years. Astronomers designate extrasolar planets by ladders, starting with B from the closest to the most distant. First up, the 3 planets which are too close to the star to have liquid water. TRAPPIST-1b is almost exactly the same size as the Earth and orbits the star every 1.5 days. 1c is close to Earth-sized too, and orbits every 2.4 days. 1d is smaller, only 77% our planet's size, and takes 4 days to orbit. Now, the planets we're most interested in start with 1e, the innermost of the habitable zone planets. It's only 91% the size of the Earth. So it's a little smaller than Venus, but it receives almost exactly the same amount of radiation from its star that we get here on Earth. TRAPPIST-1f comes next, the same size as the Earth, and it has a 9-day orbit, getting about as much starlight as Mars does. The outermost habitable zone planet is 1 gram. It's 13% bigger than Earth and takes 12.4 days to complete an orbit around the star. Compared our solar system, it would be found orbiting somewhere between Mars and the asteroid belt. After that is 1 hour at 76% the size of the Earth, and takes 20+ days to orbit the star. It's well outside the habitable zone of star, and any water on surface would be frozen. That said, the astronomers think that the atmospheric composition make a big difference, so maybe more of them could have liquid water.